You still have a little time, but in less than 2 years, you'll need a real ID to airline travel instead of your Arizona driver's license. It's a part of the Real ID Act passed in 2005. Reporter Imani Stevens shows us how to begin the process to apply for the voluntary travel ID.
If you're planning to renew your driver's license anytime soon, the MVD suggests you should also apply for the voluntary travel ID.
Added identification when they're getting a driver license in order to ensure that they are who they say they are.
In the state of Arizona, the Real ID Act will require this new ID to get through TSA at the airport, access federal facilities after October 1st, 2020.
If you don't ask for what we call the voluntary travel ID, you'll get a driver license that says not for federal travel purposes.
And this law isn't anything new. Congress passed the Real ID Act in 2005.
It's a more robust effort to protect the identity of people, and again, it's a response to the terrorist acts of 9/11.
To apply for the travel ID, you'll have to come to the Motor Vehicle Division office, and you'll need to fill out an application as well as provide additional documents. MVD requires one document that verifies your social security number, one document that shows your birth, and 2 documents to provide your residency.
So we're encouraging people right now to get a Real ID compliant credential if they want to, because by the year 2020, you will not be able to use the standard driver license or ID to get through a TSA checkpoint. If, for example, you're going to be updating your license anyway, if your photo is due to be updated, that's every few years, then you have to get a new credential. You might as well upgrade, if you will, to a Real ID compliant credential.
According to the MVD, Arizona has issued just over 45,000 voluntary travel ID credentials. In Tempe, Imani Stevens, Cronkite News.
The Arizona voluntary travel ID will cost you up to $25 in most cases and will last up to 8 years.